Hello everybody in the land of the internet, Jason Rivers here, aka Psycho Smiffy, and welcome back to Games with Gold. The next game on our list for this month will be Trials Fusion, developed by Red Lynx, Ubisoft Shanghai, Ubisoft Kiev, and published by Ubisoft. Now, first I must apologise for the lateness of this video. My time has been taken up recently with a lot of work and also a lot of acting work, so unfortunately I've not really had time to get around to making this video, and had to unfortunately leave it till the end of the month. But I digress, let's jump straight into it. Trials Fusion. For those of you who don't know, Trials Fusion is a platforming racing game which actually started as a Flash game back in the year 2000. I believe it was originally released on Newgrounds, if I remember correctly. I'm not too sure, but yes, 17 years ago this game was first released as a Flash model, and obviously decent enough to take it up to a video game console port release. Trials Fusion is technically the 5th release in the Trials series, if you include the Flash games. This particular game uses a 2.5D graphics, so you'll be on a 2D platform kind of thing, going backwards and forwards, but all the graphics around you are all in 3 dimensions, so you should probably know what 2.5D is, but we'll show you as we go in. The main objective of the game is literally to get from point A to point B on a motocross motorcycle and performing flips and tricks along the way. That's pretty much the premise of the game. And you do it, the quicker you do it, you get gold medals, and it just gets progressively harder as you go throughout the game. You will get to points where you will have to like hop over the tiniest platforms, and it gets absolutely insane. You can also create your own tracks as well. If you take this little icon here, for example, Track Central, I'm assuming this is where you can create your own tracks. There have been a total of 145,003 tracks created by the Trials community. That's just crazy. But we're just going to jump straight into an introduction, as if we were playing the game completely brand new, if it will let me. No, we'll just jump straight into a career then. Right. You need 9 medals to unlock the next course. It won't let me... maybe it'll show me a tutorial in the career mode. Ah, there we go. So we have all these different events, and then each event is divided into a subsection of events. So we'll just go straight into the training program, and it will show us the controls.
Welcome to the Samsara Industries training program. Level 1.
So we lean forward with the control stick, we can brake, we can use acceleration.
Please press the gas.
And also the wonderful feature of restarting, which comes massively in handy.
That's a checkpoint. You can hit retry to return to the current checkpoint at any time. You can also hit restart to begin the whole track again.
Yep, which is massively handy.
Leaning back and forth helps you keep your balance. Congratulations on completing the first training course.
So yeah, the game is literally all about balance. The more you pull back, the more your bike will go backwards, and if you lean forward, you'll either slow down or just fall flat on your face. So yay, we get to level 1. Alright, so that was just the training program. This one actually has challenges. Complete at least 10 flips while performing a 0-fault run. Stop all of the turbines by finding the hidden switch, and perform a 0-fault run without leaning. Pass the track to get a bronze. Alright, so let's try and do the non-leaning one.
Hi, it's me again, Cindy. Let's have fun today.
failed.
Give it your best shot, and don't forget to hit retry at any time.
Okay, we won't bother with that. We're just going to play the game as we would play it. So let's try just completing it as quickly as possible. And as you can see, as you do like crazy jumps and stuff, like just loads of crazy things happens. In the background, like, you know, towers falling down, explosions and things like that. Oh no! Right. We'll try and do the 10 flip one. So there's one. Two, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5. Oh, bugger. Ah, screw it. We'll just start from here. So yeah, if you obviously do restarts, then that also affects your outcome when you try to get your final result. That might not be enough to get us over. Yeah, it will. Yeah, we only got a bronze medal for that. I don't know what it tells us. Oh, okay, right. We need to get below 1 minute and 3 seconds to get the silver medal. So yeah, it will tell you what is required, and obviously you get the challenges are completely separate. So the medals is all down to how quickly you complete the tracks. And the challenges, I think they're literally just for the crack of it. Oh, just about made that. Yeah, and as you progress through the game, you unlock new bikes and things like that. Each of them have their own specific stats catered for specific courses and challenges, so you kind of have to just play around with it really and see what you can come up with. So as you can see, it still follows a two-dimensional path, but all the graphics are three-dimensional, so it's not me controlling where the bike goes. There we go. We got a gold medal for that, which is pretty nice. Next we are on the observatory. There's not really much else you can say about this game. It's just really, really addicting. And there are various challenges and things that you can do to compete with your friends online in leaderboards. There are various little mini games that you can play as well. I remember in one of the previous Trials games there was a mini game where your bike is on top of like a giant hamster ball, and you have to use your balance and control of the motorbike in order to control how much this hamster ball goes down a hill. And it was so ridiculously hard, and all my friends tried to like compete against one another to see how far they could to see how far they could actually take it down this hill. It was crazy. And I'm assuming there is other stuff like that on here as well. Some say that my guy is still falling down that hill. mountain, whatever you want to call it. Also, the music's nice. Pretty cool, futuristic vibe to it. Because apparently this game is set in the year 2046, if you want background story, but... Should they even be giving background story on a game like this? I mean, it's literally just addicting for the sake of being addicting.
You're doing great.
Yeah, but for those of you who were bored in the mid-80s to early 90s and would have grown up using very early-ish computers in computer lessons at school, I guarantee most of you would have been on some kind of Flash-based website trying to play this game when it first was released in the year 2000, and how much fun we actually had playing this game and not really learning about how computers worked. So this game is probably the reason why a lot of people failed their ICT exams in school, because it was just so addicting. There we go. Got another gold medal for that. Let's see how far we can actually get. Well, we need one more medal to unlock the next event, which I think, well, obviously we can do now, because by passing one track we get a bronze anyway, so we've definitely unlocked the next event. But eventually, more events will require... Oh dear. Wasn't expecting that. More events will require more medals, and I'm pretty sure by the time you get to the very last event in the game, it will require you to unlock all the gold medals, so you're going to have to go back and complete all the tracks. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, exactly what she just said. And also, like when you do these crazy flips over like giant canyons and things, it makes you feel like an absolute badass. Oh yeah, one thing I will say: when you're driving uphill, you will need to lean forward a massive amount, because that's the only way that's going to increase your momentum going uphill. There we go. We've unlocked a new event in the Arctic. So to get a gold medal, you need to be below the par time and get 0 faults. That's the way it works. Right, so this one is called Balancing Act. Ride as far as you can with leaning disabled. Oh, okay. Right, so this is a little skill game. This is the things I was mentioning earlier. So we have to ride as far as possible without leaning. So this one is purely based on the your acceleration control. Well, that failed. Let's see if we can do better than that. You kind of have to be one with the hills. You have to be one with the engine. Oh dear, we're gonna fall. There we got a silver medal. Yeah, I'll take that. But yeah, those are the little skill games that I mentioned. So, let's move on to the next event, which is in the Arctic. That'll be a pretty cool setting. Oh, we have one notification. You unlocked the baggie. Let's have a look at the bike. And we also have 7,000 monies, or dollars, or whatever you want to call it. We can customize the colors as well on the wheels. That's pretty cool. You can also, I think you can also customize the way your what your rider wears as well. And that's all pretty cool. Again, like futuristic looking wheels and stuff. It's all good, but we'll just stick with what we have so far. So let's continue with our career. We're already 7% complete already. Alright, so let's first start us out with another lesson. Probably, alright, we're going to be learning some intermediate techniques now.
Welcome to the Samsara Industries training program, level 2.
Welcome back, Ryder. It's me, Cindy. Let's work on some intermediate techniques. To climb a steep hill, lean forward and accelerate.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned earlier.
Sometimes you'll need need to balance yourself properly to prevent a crash.
Yeah. This is why you need a lot... Oh dear, I've accidentally still restarted the track.
Welcome back, Ryder. It's me, Cindy.
So yeah, to get up really steep hills, lean forward and accelerate to the fullest that you can. And when you fall down a very narrow gap, you have to learn how to balance yourself properly. So what I usually like to do is lean back, hit both tyres into the wall, and then try and fall down. So, like that, and then land like that.
Let's try a backflip. When you reach the top of the ramp, lean back to flip over.
Can do. And then we use this to accelerate right over the top.
To jump forward off a ramp instead of going up, just lean forward. Another training complete. Let's hit the showers.
Right.
You go take a shower.
So we have an achievement, complete the training program 2. We've unlocked a maybe another special bike, whatever that means. Let's have a... So we've unlocked our second racing license, 3 notifications. We've unlocked the donkey, baggy, the roach. Ooh, hello. We've unlocked a unicorn. What? Did I read that correctly? Really? We've unlocked the unicorn, as in the meme of the cat riding the unicorn firing a gun. That's man, that is a really old meme. Okay. Why are we not allowed? Aw. A nifty little mover leaves elegance behind. Let's try it with the roach. Was not expecting that ramp to lower. I thought I just had to drive straight over it. Oh dear. Just barely missed that tree. I'm gonna miss this. Oh. So thankful there was another track below. So yeah, as you continue throughout the game, you'll notice that there are alternative parts of the track as well that you can get onto. So if you miss something high up, there might be a track lower down. There we go. Gold medal on the first level of the Arctic. We don't need 5 more medals to unlock the next event already, so I think we can do it. And we have another notification. Upgrade level 1 contender outfit available. Let's have a look. Okay, so you can customize outfits and things like that. But we won't bother for now. Oh, okay. So there are loads of different outfits that you can buy. Ha! Of course, with of course being Ubisoft, you would get to play as Rayman, their mascot. Of course, and Aiden Pierce as well from well, what's that bloody game called? Watch Dogs. And also Arno Dorian from Assassin's Creed Unity. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. But you have to buy it with golden acorns, and I'm assuming that's involving microtransactions. I'm not too sure about that, so it would seem the kind of thing that you would be able to do. This does seem like a kind of a microtransaction type game. We'll go with the roach again.
Attention workers. Our last major industrial accident was 14 minutes ago. Good work.
Your riders are lucky. Think of all the hard work that went into making these obstacles for you.
Warning. Somatic methane emission detected in Area 16.
It's getting a bit tricky when you're trying to ride over the little pipe gaps and things like that. Oh! I thought I was going to fail. But we recovered, just about. It's also a very clutch game as well. You will be clutching your pad all the time. Can we press that button? I was expecting that button to do something. It's doing something. It's doing something. That's going to blow. And there we go. So yeah, that is Trials Fusion, pretty much in a nutshell, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, then please give it a like, comment down below, subscribe for future content, don't forget to click the bell, and I shall see you guys in the next video.
Wow.